Bill Clinton.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. The time to stop this conflict in Kosovo is now, before it spreads, and when it can be contained at an acceptable cost. We have agreed with our allies on a strategy that we believe can bring peace, and to back that strategy with the threat of force by NATO. If a settlement, and it's a big if a settlement is reached, a NATO presence on the ground in Kosovo could prove essential in giving both sides the confidence they need to pull back from their fights. If that happens, we are seriously considering the possibility of our participation in such a force. We are discussing it now with Congress and our allies. No decision has been reached.
And I thank you all for gathering on such...
One of the major challenges facing not only the administration...
America has clear national interests at stake in a peaceful resolution of this conflict, which create compelling reasons for us to consider seriously American participation. However, our willingness to participate will depend on achieving a strong and effective agreement to which the parties show that they are genuinely committed. The force must be able to operate in a permissive environment, including the withdrawal of a sufficient number of Serb security forces and an agreement restricting paramilitary weapons and operations. We must agree with our NATO allies.
Destruction in places like Iraq and...
On the exit strategy, I think that we have learned a very important lesson out of Bosnia, and that is that setting deadlines in terms of dates is often not productive. And therefore, what we want to do here is to be more concerned about benchmarks, whether certain benchmarks have been achieved, such as the creation of the local police.
Moderate that discussion. So, Madam Secretary...
We must never forget that there is no natural boundary to violence in Southern Europe. Spreading conflict could reignite fighting in neighboring Albania and destabilize fragile Macedonia. It could affect our NATO allies, Greece and Turkey, and it could flood the region with refugees and create a haven for international terrorists, drug traffickers, and criminals.
Muscular multilateralism, something we've, of course, heard as 1992. We had a conference here on the challenges of managing third world here today. Keeps us on the right track.